Okay, I hope everybody can see me okay. So I feel like I'm off center. Maybe not. My phone has been acting weird, so I just have to do this instead. Okay, sorry for messing with the camera. I don't like when people do that, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, so welcome to your Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for May 2018. I want to say thank you to you guys for your time and your energy for watching the readings I have to give to you. And I already laid out your cards because I was having problems with my phone and it wasn't letting me record. So I already had put down the cards to do your reading, but you know, it was, doing its thing. All right. And you guys don't care. You just want me to get to the reading, and I will. Okay, so from what I remember, last couple months, it's about forgiveness. It's about being let down, being around people who have been hurting you, and right now you're just trying to do things on your own. You're trying to do things in a new way, and you're planting those seeds. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. And also, if this is with businesses, you're starting a new business, you have a new idea for a business. Some of you maybe have been getting money, maybe getting money this month. But there is a change in a way that you see finances. There's a change in the way that you see money, career, business. You're in a sense, you're destroying it and rebuilding it. There's a death and rebirth here. There's a transformation here with, as far as finances, money. There's an ending and a cycle of way of doing things and a new way of starting things. A lot of you, some of you may be ending a cycle or a relationship with an earth sign. Somebody who wasn't very mature, somebody who just kind of dilly-dallied, kind of like didn't know what they want. But that's come to an end. Yeah, but a lot of you are planting those seeds and putting in the soil what you want to, what you would like to see come out in the next few years, next few months. But this is yearly. This is something that will take years, because this is Pentacles, so it takes time. Not like forever, not like 20 years or anything. For some of you, maybe that, but this is something very new that you're just starting to put your thought into, and you're just starting to put your energy into, and this will come out. You'll start seeing the benefits within a year, 2 years, 3 years. You're just right now, you're putting that investment and that time into that right now. The challenge is you're going more inward. You're going back and forth as well. This also has to do with finance. Some of you may be just trying to get over this earth sign. Some of you may be particularly a Virgo. But I also kind of see you stressing out about some finances and your career. You're not sure if it's stable. So that's why you're kind of feeling like you should just depend more on yourself, to do something on your own. Because at least in that way you get some stability. You know what you're doing, you know what to expect from yourself. And for some of you, you may be feeling like a little lonely. But there's some confusion in here as well. So I do get the Seven of Cups 2 times. There's some confusion, I feel. And there might be a little bit of a loss of identity for a moment. For like a brief moment this month, you're going to be like, okay, who am I again? Like, what do I want to do again? Like, you need to start remembering your passions. What would really make you happy more than anything? If you were to do anything, what would it be? How can you make that into a profit, and how can you turn that into something and materialize it and make it an actuality, make it a reality, make it something that can provide for you? I'm sensing some worry with this. Of course, this Nine of Swords, it's worry, stress, but I feel like, this stress is a little unnecessary unless you're putting it into something that you're trying to build. Not that it's actually never good to worry. It's actually a waste of your energy to worry about something when really you have control over your minds and your thoughts, what you're thinking about at night, on the daily basis. For some of you, look, it may be coming to an end with a job. And that's what's going to cause you some stress. But you know what? That stress, sometimes we need that. We need that stress to push ourselves, to put us where we need to be, adjust ourselves, and say, look, okay, I'm done with this, but now I'm kind of being forced. It's like, in a way, it's kind of forcing you to do something else that will maybe benefit you in the long run. So you don't feel like you're wasting your time and energy going to a place that you don't really care for, being in a relationship that you don't really care for either, being around people that you just don't really care for, and that sudden ending. Look, there's a blessing in every situation. There's reasons for everything, and worrying about it, stressing over it, like constantly, and not doing much about it, it doesn't do anything. The only thing that stress can do is create something for you that you can manifest. And like, if it's a business or a job that you have always been wanting to work for, or whatever this is that you want to do, this ending of this old cycle, the old stuff that's going to come to an end, it's going to push you into that direction you need to be on the path that you need to be on. The same thing with relationships, so you're in limbo. That's the challenge of this month. You're in limbo. You may not know for a while what's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, there's a loss, there's some heartbreak, there's a separation. So a lot of it could be a job loss or an ending to an old relationship. You may be trying to go back and forth with this person, but you are leaving the situation eventually. I would say towards the end of May, you just finally decide to pick up your stuff, your integrity, your whatever you got left, and just pick up and go. You're at the completion cycle at the end of May. You are done. You are at peace and you're done. You're like, okay, that's it for me. And if it's a earth sign that you're like trying to work out with, you're maybe trying to hold on to this person. Look, this is telling me that whether or not you feel ready, it's It's the end of the cycle. For some of you, you may be just trying to save money, take care of your finances, and save as much as possible until you are on your next adventure or your next job or whatever gig you got going on next. You're just gonna hold on to your pennies for a bit. So yeah, this is a major transition. This is maybe something that you're not looking forward to or not expecting, but you know, at the end, it's really just the end of it. It was supposed to end when it was supposed to end, not any sooner or any later. Okay, you're gonna start feeling like, okay, what should I do? What should I do? I've got a lot of things to do. Like if you're thinking about doing your own business, you might be like little things here and there. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like I need to do this and this and that and that and that. And you feel lost in your own thoughts. For some of you, you may just not you may not be seeing things too clearly at the moment. I think for a lot of you, it is kind of like shocking to you. Okay, guys, but look, after you go through all this, like this thought process and internalizing everything and breaking it down, mentally speaking, you do get good cards. Okay? You do get great cards. There's definitely a lesson in this, and you will learn it through all of this. You will be getting some money down the line. But this Eight of Wands definitely telling you to keep going. Keep your eye on the target. If you do, you will be rewarded for that. And definitely just, you have control. You have the willpower to change this. So yeah, a lot of, yeah, you get some pretty strong major arcana cards. Trying to see what else is coming up for you guys. But you do, this is also telling me, like, you do have the control. This lady, she's holding the lion's mouth with complete control and cool level-headedness. And yeah, keep going, because once everything is said and done, yes, you feel like helpless for a minute, you feel bound, you feel like you don't know what to do, but you eventually you move on, because there's nothing else to do but move on. Look, the universe is telling you it's time to let this go, move on, let it go, move on. You know, it's just a lot easier to listen to what they have to tell you, to follow along, because if you resist it, man, it's gonna get tough for you, and it's gonna be really hard for you to move on. And I would tell you guys right now to please trust the universe, and please trust what your guides are trying to show you. Okay, this is no longer working for you. This old stuff, it's no longer serving you. It's time for it to go. You guys hold on to it for a while. You guys held on to it for as long as you possibly could. But look, things don't always stay the same. Things change, and that's for a reason. Would it work out if you acted the same as you did in high school all these years? In real life and adult life? No. You had to change. You had to go through some things. You had to expand. Change. Change is good. It's meant for the next step. It's meant for the next chapter, next journey. So as long as you let go of the stubbornness, just be free, just once you let that trust go into higher guidance, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to call it, you're going to feel a lot better. And you're going to start to notice that things are going to start working out more smoothly, and it's just going to flow a lot more for you. So the less you resist, you can adapt to change. It's going to take maybe some time for you to adapt to this, to figure out what you're going to do. You're going to worry. There's going to be a million thoughts going into your mind. But once you just go through it, pass it through, then you have to release it. Release the pain. Release and forgive. Okay, so for this month, you have to, I would say the main theme for you is to release it. Let it die. Don't try to go back and retry and redo it and bring it back to life, because it's telling me more than once, it's done. We're done here. I see that you're kind of stuck in this, I think this is you guys, you're just kind of stuck in this limbo of like, oh, but I want this to still work, or I need this to still work for me because I got X, Y, and Z. I got this going on. I want this, but you actually don't know what you really, really need until sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes you don't really even realize that is really what you need until it showed up to your face and showed up in your front door, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's much better than last time. It's much better than what I had before. So, I mean, you can sit here all you want. You can sit here and worry and wish it wasn't this way or wish it wasn't that way. But there is too many of these cards. These are major arcana cards. This is the universe trying to tell you it's finished. Release that. You're going to feel a lot better when you decide, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to find out what I can do now. I'm going to do this. Okay. All right, so let's look at your angel message for you guys today. Okay, so your final message for May 2018, Helper of Abundance. So, Knight of Pentacles. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. This person can be you. So again, if you just let go of the old, maybe something new comes in. But it won't come in unless you let it go. There's no way. That's not how energy works. Like, even if it comes in first before you let this go, that's a sign for you to let the old stuff go. You're gonna be busy this month. You're gonna be building your next step, whether it's fixing up your resume, deciding a new outlook in life, going with that, making goals, designing your logo, designing your business cards. You're into something new right now. It's telling you this is the time to do it. So just let it happen. Alright, guys, that's your reading for May 2018. This is Vanessa from Pink. I almost said Pink Eye Tarot. Pink Moon Tarot. And let me know what you guys think. Be sure to comment below. Talk to me. Let me know what you guys think. Alright. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.